trying to turn my SCHD position into 200 shares by the end of 2026. Right now, I am at 125 shares, earning passive income every 3 months. And the question is, can I actually hit this goal in time? Hello. Welcome back to Invest with Intention YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm on a mission to turn 13,000 into 50,000 by investing into ETFs, index funds, and high conviction stocks. And today, I am bringing you an update on my SCHD position, my progress towards 200 shares, and how much this ETF is paying me in dividends. And also, we will look at the last 10-year performance of SCHD. Before we jump in, if you enjoy real portfolio updates, subscribe to the channel. It really helps, and I appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much. And as always, this is not a financial advice, just me documenting my personal journey. Okay, let's get straight into the numbers. Okay, right now, as you can see, I have 125 shares of SCHD. Last month, I added, so that's this month actually. I've added, so I added 4 shares in April this month, as you can see on the 14th and on the 15th. Okay. Also in March, I added about 3 shares. Okay, to my position. Okay, my average cost price, look up here, is $27.92 with a total investment of $3,491 dollars 30 cents, as you can see here. Okay, the current share price is $30.81. That means that I am up about 10.33%, or $360.93. Okay. SCHD now is my fourth largest position, overtaking FSELX, which I love right now. I'm buying heavily into FSELX. Okay. And as you can see, it makes up, SCHD makes up about 12.75% of my entire portfolio. Okay, now here's the challenge: to reach 200 shares by December 31st, 2026. I need to add at least 9 shares per month from now until the end of the year. That's not easy. It's actually a stretch, but I believe I can get there with focus and consistency. Okay. And as you I am an aggressive investor, so I tend to invest into like SCHG and FTEC and FSELX, which is a semiconductor fund, and the S&P 500, right? But if I want to reach 200 shares, I probably have to divert a little more money towards SCHD, which I like to. Okay. um okay, so let's look at my position, and you can actually see when I started this. Okay, let's go down here, so you can see I've been buying for a while now. Okay, I started this position back on October 15, 2024, with just 1 share, as you can see here. Okay, from there I just kept buying whenever I could. On I Actually, when I bought my first share in 2024 with just 1 share, I didn't buy another share until January 27, 2025, when I bought 2 shares. And from then, I just dollar cost average. For me, it doesn't matter how much money I have, right? When I have something, if it is $10, $5, I know I can buy fractional share. So that's why, if you look here, I bought zero point 0.4 share, right? It cost me $13. About 0.78 share, it cost me $24, right? You see I bought 2 shares here, zero point 0.8 share here, right? And I also was able to, let's see, over here I was able to, on January 6, 2026, earlier this year, I was able to buy 20 shares, okay, and that cost me $616, okay, 20 cents, right? So my point here is just buy shares, right? Sometimes people worry about, oh, I don't have a lot of money and the stock, the ETF or the stock costs $40. I cannot do $40 every month, right? Let's not think like that. Let's think about just buying little, right? Even if it is $5, put it in there, right? Over time, if you keep doing that, you're gonna get to a whole share, and then you keep building on, and all of a sudden, in a few years, you're gonna be so happy you did. Okay, so that's my advice to people. I don't. For me, perfect. For me, I did not wait for the perfect time. I just stayed consistent. Okay, um, and that's how I got to 125 shares. Okay, now let's talk about the best part, which is the dividends. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. This is still my portfolio. Okay, you see all the dividends I get from my other funds. Okay, but we're gonna concentrate on SCHD. As you can look over here, my 125 shares is getting me, okay, let's just round it up to $132 per year, which is about $11 per month. Okay, which is pretty good actually. I like that. Like $11 a month without me doing anything. That's amazing, right? Like little by little, if I keep building on, if I get to 200 shares, that's going to be $200 per year, right? And that's a lot of money for doing nothing, right? Just letting my money work for me. And I for me personally, I reinvest those dividends to buy even more shares. That's how this starts to snowball over time. Okay, so let's zoom out and look at SCHD's performance. Okay, so let's go over here. This is still my portfolio. I always show my real portfolio, so please like this video, subscribe, and follow along on my journey. Okay, so let's look over here. SCHD, the year to date so far has returned 12.64%. Okay, it was actually up like 14 or 15% earlier this year before we had some pullbacks. Okay, over the last year, SCHD has returned 14.05%. Okay, and in the last 3 years, on average, it has returned 12.03%. And in the last 5 years, SCHD has averaged 8.59%, as you can see here. And in the last 10 years, SCHD has returned 12.37%. That's strong, consistent returns, especially when you add in dividends, right? On top of this 12% on average in the last 10 years, and you add on to in the dividends, like that's even a lot more. Okay, even though I'm more of a growth investor, I like SCHD because it brings balance to my portfolio. I invest heavily in growth ETFs like FSELX, which is semiconductor right here, as you can see here. I also invest heavily into SCHG, which is my largest position right now in my portfolio, and also FTech, FTEC, which is a technology fund with Fidelity, and I think those are my top three: SCHG, FTech, and FSELX, and I'm buying heavy on FSELX right now. But SCHG give me stability, right? Plus income, which is important for long term. Okay, if you enjoyed this update, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment how many SCHD shares you own, and check out the video up here. I'm gonna link a video up here where I break down how I am building my SCHG position to 250 shares. Right now I am at 202 shares, I believe. So check it out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.